Hi, hello, and welcome back to my podcast. It's not personal, you're just doing it wrong. Today, we are going to be talking about how you are consuming media wrong. But first, I'd like to introduce you to two of my special friends who will be joining us on today's episode, Elliot and Constantinos.
Hi. Hello. Thanks for having us.
Haven't you heard on the internet, girl?
Welcome back, I should say.
Yes.
We're at it again.
Hello.
Thanks for doing this again with me, my friends
exciting.
Elliot and Constantinos from the 71st. We haven't even discussed this. It's 71st.
It's the 71th.
71th.
Yeah.
There it
Yes.
is. The 71th Floor podcast.
Yes.
We did a collaboration earlier in the month, weeks, year, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Q1. We did a pod Q1 together about Pokemon and girl groups, and it's fantastic. And per usual, ahead of our time, really. Like, let's be real. Anything I touch. Our girls Cat's Eye, the girl groups that we said were about to like start a revolution.
And Flow as well. Flow have popped off as well with the new song, new single. Very relevant. Very relevant.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
My boyfriend's a dancer and they are at Pride, WeHo Pride.
Oh, cute.
So I'm gonna need him to teach me that choreo because
It's very good.
I'm not one, like, I always get floor seats for Gaga, not for the view, but because I need the space to dance, because like I'm in like my full Bad Romance choreo.
Oh, yeah.
And like I need my space. Like,
You kind of need to, though, at Gaga. Like, you can't not do that. I feel.
Yeah.
you need it. And can I just say a crazy story? This coffee's hitting me strong. I'm ready to go, you guys. Just a weird, stupid story. One of my party tricks in college was like whipping out Gaga choreo at parties.
God.
And like, this is me not out. Like, I didn't come out until like late 20s. And so I'm an allegedly straight man breaking out Gaga choreo at frat parties in 2012.
Nice.
To be honest, I was the same with Beyonce, though. Like, I was doing the single ladies choreography at like 15 years old, and everyone was like, we see what's going on here. We know who you are.
I wasn't doing any specific dance, but every time we were at a party where they were playing Just Dance, I would be the one who would be like, okay, it's my turn. And then I would be dancing for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
That's our icebreaker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, Cat's Eye's not looking good these days. And
No.
here's my recession indicator, my Cat's Eye recession indicator, girl group radar going down.
Yeah.
When they did like a little US tour. Tickets sold out in seconds. They had to add a second night to LA. That sold out in seconds. I bought 3 sets of fake tickets in attempts to get them on resale. They were frauds. So luckily I got my money back, but I gave up. I thought third time was going to be the charm. It was not.
Damn.
How does that even happen? How
yeah.
do you get fake tickets? Like, how do you sell fake tickets? Through...
I don't know.
I have no idea. I was doing StubHub, but shout out to StubHub for getting me my money back every time. And
I mean, that's good that you
I
got
was
your
waiting
money
for
back.
them, like, after 3 times, like, I was scared that they were going to be like, has this kid not learned his lesson? Like, we're going to stop refunding to this account if you keep buying from fraudulent accounts. But they since then announced there's a festival here in Pasadena, California, called Head in the Clouds, and it is all the girl groups we talked about. It's got Kiki, or is it, I don't know, it's Kii. They have that 404 song.
Oh, yeah. I know that one.
The girls Nona that we talked about,
yeah.
Backbend Girl, they're going to be there. XG's going to be there, and Cat's Eye's
my
headlining. Tickets are less than $200. I feel like in this economy, anything with
That's
a 1
good.
in front of
Yeah,
it is a
good.
steal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tickets are just hanging out. I can buy one right now if I felt like it. I could buy one
Maybe we should
tomorrow
go.
if I felt like it.
We should fly out and go
Impromptu
there.
trip.
There we go. Oh my god, meetup. A meetup. Do we need to do a
Do a little vlog,
GoFundMe?
Meet and greet.
Do
God, that would be
these
fun.
queers need to meet? It's up to you people at home.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
these boys,
cute.
get these queers across the pond.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest,
One
the
day.
flights would be crazy,
Yeah.
wouldn't they? But
Yeah,
the
yeah,
actual the festival would be worth it though.
It's very
for that
doable.
price.
Yeah.
Beautiful festival. It's Brookside at the Rose Bowl, so it's not in the proper like stadium, but there's these gorgeous grounds right next door.
Oh,
In Pasadena, August 8th. It's going to be a beautiful day. But I also have outside lands tickets. So I'm really manifesting like an it girl jet set weekend for myself because I have a single day ticket to outside lands Friday the 7th of August. And so I think I want to do it like a day in August, see Charlie, and then the next morning get on a flight and fly down to be back here for Pasadena.
Wow.
That's like celebrity status kind of level of jet set, isn't it? Like,
And like, I'm 34. Like, I'm not gonna have an opportunity to do this much more.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
really
Just go
do. I need a job. I need a job. I need a job, you guys. But that's what I'm manifesting. I'm halfway there, and like, I can get like a $70 flight to San Francisco, like, and it's an hour and a half tops. Like, it's
that's not
quick.
bad.
So, it's way easier than driving.
yeah.
I
feel
just saw a
like we
TikTok
forget-
that like put California over various parts of Europe, and it's quite disturbing. California's huge.
I know, it's crazy. I was just about to say, it's like you don't realize how big America is until you find out
Until you
like
see
it takes
how long it takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to get within the same state, it takes over an hour to fly. It takes like I think to get
Does
from like the bottom of England to like Scotland doesn't even take that long.
No. It's
And that's like
what,
a different country
2 hours.
technically.
Not even.
But it would take a long
Maybe.
time to drive. But
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And
one's
like
driving.
here I
It's
am.
crazy.
My sister lives in the same state as me, and it takes me over 6 hours to get to her driving from here.
God.
Like
That's
I think
crazy.
through this, I'm a little bit more proud of my Californian heritage because like I used to feel really insecure about the fact that like I really never have left the state. Like I still am like on a handful of times I've left.
Yeah.
I've been to Mexico is my only stamp on my passport. But the extent it takes to leave my state, I don't think people
that is
realize.
a
You know
lot.
what I mean? Like even if I was like in like the East Coast, like California is New York, Maine, New Jersey, Massachusetts, all in one. Like it takes a lot to get out of here. Like you have to fly.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're in a car for a day.
And also like the roads to travel across like the country, I'm sure they're like not very like it's not like driving from like a city to a city. It's like like there's nothing
Shite.
there, isn't it? It's like just desert. And,
Oh, is
like,
it?
Yeah, Highway 5 is like infamously just like flat. It's just flat. It's a 2-lane
Which
highway.
is so scary.
You always
Like,
get
imagine
stuck
being
behind
stuck
two
there.
people that are going the same speed, so you can't get around them. It's constant road rage. Everyone's getting in crashes. It's like it's horrendous.
Yeah.
But
No, I always
anyhow.
think it's like horror story, like peak horror story for me is like getting stuck on like
American-
yeah, like some
Oh, yeah.
American road in the middle of nowhere and like nobody anywhere near, like no services, like no phone like network or anything. Like
Damn.
just I don't know.
It's-
It's so scary.
It's true. It's true. There's a direct correlation to the how many Dateline episodes I've watched and how often I drive at night. Like it's like nope. No. I only drive during the day. Sorry.
I'm the
My
same.
grandparents were onto something. Okay, but I want to talk about the 71th floor. I mean, earlier I couldn't even pronounce your guys' title. I don't even know much about like how you guys met or how this got started between the two of you. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go or shall I go?
Well, do you want to say how we met? And then
Okay,
I'll
so
say
we
about
met
the pod.
on like I don't know, it sounds really dodgy when you say it. Like we met on an
it's not.
app, but the app is not like Grindr. It's like it's called Collective and it's like a
It's like Instagram for gay people.
yeah.
Oh, sure.
And it kind of like connects people in your like area, and I don't know. We just basically, you met Andrus first.
Yeah, I met Elliot's
So my boyfriend
first.
And then we ended up just meeting up together as like two couples.
It was so weird because like we went on it, me and my boyfriend.
Ooh, double
decided-
date.
Yeah. We went on it because we were like, we want to make more gay couple friends. And then we met Elliot and Andrus. Elliot and Andrus were the first people we met on the app. And then we ended up spending the whole weekend doing something every day.
Yeah, we did, yeah. Which is a good sign. It's like, if you click, don't you? So then it's just like, it just felt very natural. And then...
and at what point did you guys switch partners? I'm just kidding.
Not yet. It would look quite ridiculous though, because Rick's about 4 foot tall.
Gag.
And I'm now 6'5", so it would not be a...
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, I've seen pictures of your guys' boyfriends though on Instagram. You guys are cute.
Thanks.
Yeah, and then the pod, it was like a year after we had been friends. I was just craving to do something creative, and I listen to a lot of podcasts all the time. So I was like, why don't I just make my own podcast? And then I was like, who do I make it with? And then I messaged in the chat that we all have together, and I was like, who wants to do a podcast with me? And everybody ignored me.
Oh my god. Oh.
And then Elliot was like, sure.
Yeah. But I was like, I'm just a good friend, so I'll say yes to anything. Because like, I just don't like people to not like to feel kind of left out or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just say yes, and we'll just see how it goes.
But you didn't think I was serious at first.
No, I didn't. I didn't realize that he actually like was genuinely like.
I had done the research. I did everything. I was like, I just needed you to say yes, and then that was it. I was like, I've got him.
He was like, I've made the YouTube account, I've made the email address, I've made everything, and he was like, I was just very overwhelmed. But,
ready to go, yeah.
I mean, look at us now.
And then here we are, almost a year later. Here we are.
Yeah.
So, Con, did you have the title already then too?
No, we had to brainstorm for the title.
Yeah.
And actually, you came up with the title.
No, I didn't actually.
Did Andrus?
Andrus came up with it.
Right.
And I was like, it's so stupid because it's a reference to something, and we've kept it a secret.
Yeah, we can't.
And we were going to reveal it on our 71st episode.
Your 71th episode, obviously.
Exactly.
Okay.
But we've kind
so
of
I'm
like
for tea a little bit early.
Yeah, we've like breadcrumbed it slightly.
Clues, yeah. But it's at that point now where it's like nobody cares. Like
yeah, nobody will care once it's out there.
Well, when we say what it is, it's gonna be like okay, like nobody cares.
Today's topics are very relevant to where it comes from.
Yeah, it's true.
So
there's another little breadcrumb.
Another little breadcrumb.
Yeah.
The trail grows longer. The ever-growing trail of breadcrumbs.
It's going to be so disappointing.
It's going to be so disappointing that we need to actually come up with a different thing.
Yeah. But
and
it's
say
nice.
that and say that it's been that all along.
Yeah, I think it's nice though because like we didn't really know what our like niche would be.
Yeah.
So when we came, we were like considering it as a name. We were like, it kind of doesn't suggest anything, and it kind of just gives this idea of like nonsense.
Yeah.
And like whimsy, and we were like, we don't have like a specific thing that we talk about. Like we don't cover like social media, we don't cover like the news, we don't cover like anything in particular. We just talk about what we want to talk about.
Yeah.
So we were like, it's kind of nice that it's quite vague and like no one really knows what it is.
It's true.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking about an episode I was listening to. You were talking about, I think, like a glass treatment on your windows, right? Because you're on a ground floor.
Oh yeah. God, yeah. Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, 71th floor is definitely like
No, I don't know.
Definitely not on the 71th floor.
Yeah, I obviously didn't assume maybe that, but like there was like, okay, they're definitely not up high. Like, so we're gonna have to figure out where else it is. I love that there's some lore to this. Oh my gosh.
It's really stupid though. Like honestly, it's gonna be so disappointing when everyone finds out what it is. They'll be like, oh really, that was it?
I mean, no, it has a really deep meaning that will be revealed soon.
Yeah.
If nothing else, like it's a good cap, you know what I mean? It's a good spot to like go back. Like I'm picturing like an edit of like all the breadcrumbs maybe that you guys have left for us.
That was a good idea, yeah.
Promo, marketing, ching, marketing, ching, et cetera, such as and so forth.
Exactly.
But yeah, speaking of episodes I was watching of yours, what kind of inspired today's episode? I think that's a good little segue to start chatting about. Wasn't the most recent one, but we kind of talked about it on our last episode together, I think. But the disappointment that is Ryan Murphy these days, and just his last two projects, The Beauty and
All's Fair.
All Is Fair. Just being kind of just a letdown, empty, maybe is a good word for it. Just kind of like, what are we doing here? So I thought we would unpack that because I think there's two schools of thought here. We'll definitely critique and, say a few things about it, but I think there's also something to be learned about it. And like, I think regardless of how good the TV is that we're watching, we can still get something out of it. So that I think is the episode. But before we can talk into the art form that is cinema and television, we have to talk about one of my favorite things, which is reality TV. Do you guys watch a lot of reality TV?
I do more than you.
Yeah.
I feel like your extent of reality TV is like competition shows like Drag Race.
Yeah.
Whereas I am more of like a housewives kind of guy. So I just like that sort of like, and Dance Moms. Dance Moms is literally one of my favorite TV shows that ever existed. Abby Lee Miller as like the main villain of a TV show is just so iconic. And one of the girls has just written her, like, I guess, biography, Nia. It's just, like, I think it came out like a few weeks ago. And she was the only black girl on the team.
Nia wrote it. Yes, I remember. I had no idea. This is breaking news for me over here at the Pop Culture Prophecy.
Yeah, it's I'm sure it's like discounted already, so like you go buy it for like 99p. But
has to be.
It's so interesting because it kind of like confirms everything that like I don't know, maybe it wasn't as obvious to like an older audience, but when I was watching it as like a teenager, I was like, it's very obvious like all the things that Abby did that were wrong for like this one black girl. Like she would give her like roles that would be like, oh, you're like an Amazonian warrior, like princess, like dancing, and like, or like you're like a slave who's like overcoming, or like it's stuff like that. And she had one dance that was about Rosa Parks and like the bus, and she was like, running. Oh, Nia, you just because you're black, you're not necessarily going to get the role of Rosa Parks. And she made them like compete for the role of Rosa Parks. So she was going to put a white girl in as Rosa Parks and have this one black girl. But also like it's bad to even like it's typecasting as well, isn't it? It's like it's typecasting at its like peak. It's just horrendous.
I mean, it goes back to like when you think about the America's Next Top Model documentary that came out and like having those women like be different genders or different ethnicities and races. Like it really was the times, you know, like it wasn't, it was not unique to Abby. It was not unique to Tyra. Like, no, it is such a dark, but like, that's why I love pop culture. And that's why I love reality TV and why we are starting with reality, because it informs us. It is a digitized record of what we as a culture found entertaining.
Yeah. And it's like there's a lot of shows from that sort of probably just before Dance Moms kind of era where it was like all about dieting and like fashion and like getting makeovers. Like in the UK we had Super Size versus Super Skinny, where like someone who was like obese would swap diets and lifestyles with someone who was like anorexic. And like it was like very obvious that they both had eating disorders, and it would just amplify it because they'd show you, they'd put like everything that they ate in a day in this giant tube and compare them and be like, so this is what you would have for breakfast, and it'd be like 5 donuts, like
I've
a
seen these
milkshake.
clips. I know exactly
Yeah,
what you're
it's
talking about.
Insane.
Yes.
And it's just like, how was that allowed? Where you're like, first of all, fat shaming and just very openly like bullying people with eating disorders who need help, like, and being like, oh, you just need to eat more. Like, you just need to eat more. Like, that's the solution. Just eat more or stop eating.
Wild.
But, yeah.
And then cut to, I mean, me being the perfect Venn diagram of you two again, because I watch both Drag Race and the other stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have cable over here. So they've made it pretty much impossible in the States to watch the current seasons of Drag Race as it's airing.
In the UK, it's on Wow Presents Plus. But it's not.
Yeah, we can't watch it on Wow Presents. We can't watch it on Paramount.
Why?
But for some reason, we can with All Stars. Yeah, you have to watch it on MTV when it's airing, which I'm not down for that.
That's
So
weird.
I'm currently watching 17 with Anya Nerve and Lexi Love and all them. And I just got to the episode where Lexi is polling the girls and being like, am I the only one here that got into drag out of necessity? Like, we're now in an age where all these little baby drag queens have decided that they want to be a drag queen as a career. They got to choose, where Lexi and previous people on Drag Race got into drag because that was what they had to do to survive. And that's why they got put on Drag Race, was because they were the best of the best and deserved more money than having to scrounge for singles every night. You know what I mean? Like, that was the only way, was like, maybe you'll get a 5 or a 20, or some guy will, you know, take you home and buy you a nice dress or something. Like, it's crazy how the landscape has evolved, which is kind of how this conversation is, why I wanted to bring it up, was when reality TV was first getting started, the only option of entertainers on TV or on in movies were actors, and actors were expensive. And so that we had this huge reality TV boom because everyone was willing to just do whatever we asked them to do because they had an opportunity on TV.
Yeah.
And then comes the social media era and cancel culture and all of that. And now everyone is much more cognizant of what they say on TV, and everyone's thinking about brand deals, and they're not really thinking about it's not about being on TV anymore. Everyone's got TVs right here. You could just look at us. We're making our own show right now. It does, like, the opportunity to be on TV has lost its glamour. And I think that kind of is what is to blame for why our TV is maybe getting a little bit duller. During the reality TV boom, like, the show that comes to mind is like A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila. I don't know if you guys remember that one, if that one made it across the
pond. I
pond.
have no idea what this is. I saw it in the net.
That was
in your notes. And
in
I was
my
like,
notes.
what is that?
So Tila Tequila is a now turned Illuminati conspiracist who
Very camp.
she was a MySpace artist. Were you guys on MySpace? Do you guys remember?
I was. You were probably too
wasn't.
young.
I don't think MySpace was a thing in
Cyprus, yeah. It was very much a thing in the UK. It was very, like, trendy, very cool.
Yeah, it was pre-Facebook. A lot of customization.
Pre-Tumblr as well?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I think MySpace kind of is one of the OG social media things that really
My
kind
OG
of
social media was MSN.
Well, we had that too.
Yeah.
But
like the Messenger,
Yeah.
MSN Messenger.
that's not really social media though. That's just like texting.
Yeah.
It's like Skype. You can't say Skype is social media.
Sure. Yeah.
Skype
No,
is
like,
dead.
this was like your first
Culture.
opportunity to like really express yourself online, because you got into the HTML coding and you had layouts and different things.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous now. Bring it back. Let's bring it
And
back.
so,
Use Tumblr.
oh my god. And by the way, that, like, this is before things lived on the internet forever, because I've had friends go back and like find their MySpace and like everything's gone, everything's deleted, everything's wiped.
Oh
Like,
God!
really?
Oh, that's sad.
so
I guess the whole thing just got shut down though, didn't it? So that makes sense.
or like there was like a photo hosting site called PhotoBucket, which is what we used to generate our HTML code. Like it hosted the photos so we could get code to put into our layouts. Gone, deleted.
God.
So a very, very special sliver of society where we were told not to put everything on the internet because it's up there forever, and it in fact wasn't.
That's good though.
But anyhow, point being is you also got to put a song. There was music and MySpace were very connected, and you could put a song that would play when people visited your profile. And as a result, you had these like MySpace artists who would start putting up their own original music, so you could then put it on your profile if you were a fan. Yada 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 yada. Tila Tequila was a rapper, a MySpace rapper. Hoochie Mama, bottle girl, crazy. She was bisexual in 2008.
Wow.
Like before it was cool.
They existed back then?
Yeah. So this is think like Christina Aguilera dirty. Like she was like edgy, naughty, sexy girl.
Nice.
And she like boys and girls. And so actually the creator of Jersey Shore, her first show, because I was her assistant, that was my first job in LA. I think I talked about that before. Her first show was A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila. And it was a competition reality show fighting for the love of this woman. And there was a boys team and a girls team on the show. And they all lived in the house together and like very like bachelor style. And would have to compete in these challenges to win dates with Tila. Oh my God, the lyrics are just like coming right to me. Like, that's so Raven. The lyrics were, I ain't trying to fuck your man. It ain't my fault. He's my #1 fan. I ain't trying to fuck your man. It's not my fault. He's my #1 fan. That was the song.
Okay.
That's iconic.
That is, yeah.
All to say, people were doing anything to be on TV.
Yeah. Was this
we
around
didn't
like
need-
a similar time as Flavor of Love? Because that's a similar
Very
kind
much
of
so. I
concept,
think this
isn't
was
it?
first. I think
Was it?
Flavor of
Oh,
Love was
God.
kind of born out of this, but it is
Yeah.
very much on the timeline.
Yeah.
Same generation. This is
Yeah.
Rock of Love. This is the birth of New York and Peaches and Flavor
Yeah.
Flav, Surreal House on VH1.
Yeah.
We're talking this reality era.
God.
And the reason we loved it was because these people were projections of ourselves. Reality TV, it's the same reason why we like scripted TV. You know, you resonate with characters but like reality TV, the whole conceit to making people want to watch and tune in is really to see people like them. It kind of validates like, oh, that's how I would have reacted in that situation. And these people
Yeah.
are real. So like, I'm into this. I'm hooked. I'm rooting for this person because they remind me of me, or I'm rooting against this person because they remind me of my ex. I've dated somebody just like that.
Yeah.
So that is kind of what has happened, is then everyone wants to kind of come onto reality TV to tell their story, you know, to have this opportunity to be on TV and have what makes them unique and different, and why do they deserve a shot at love, and or whatever it is, and Amazing Race and Survivor and all of these shows just take off because, I mean, working in casting, like, it's a gold mine. It's the gold rush. Like, there's gold everywhere. Everyone wants to be on TV. Now, today, trying to get somebody on a show, especially like a first season show where you're like, well, I can't tell you the title or like who's attached because we haven't announced it yet, but it's definitely going to be on Netflix. Like, you want to be involved? They're like, are you a bot? Are you scamming me? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So then you have shows like Housewives, or you have shows like Summer House or Vanderpump Rules, like folks who were in the hospitality industry can resonate with those folks. Housewives who are sitting at home, that's become like their new soap opera, because like General Hospital's been going on forever because that's so outlandish and crazy, right? But like you could watch Housewives and these are real women, real stories, and that is what has kind of caused this like boom and why so many people like me are obsessed with reality TV. It's that like parasocial thing, right? Like those are my friends.
It's really interesting though. Like if you go back and look at like the Housewives as a franchise, it's so completely different from what it used to be. Like it used to be very, I mean, it was always kind of like heavily produced because it was like you were watching these rich people living their lives and like,
and they know the cameras are there. They're showing off. They're peacocking, of course.
But it was like they almost were like performing and like trying to show how like extravagant their lives were and how perfect everything was. And like you never really saw them fight unless it was, I don't even know. Like it was just never really serious. I mean, none of it's really that serious on Housewives anymore.
It was very like Stepfordy, right? Like you kind of wanted to keep the drama behind closed doors.
Yeah. So it was more of like an insight into like rich people's lives. Whereas now it's more like, I don't know. It's less
scandalized.
It's more messy. It's like, it's less like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it moved away from like, oh, look at all these rich people and how they live their lives. And now it's like, how much drama can we create out of these women by like feeding them alcohol, probably drugs, and like just driving it and ramping it up to like get some like viral moment. Like the Amsterdam house, Beverly Hills Housewives, the Lisa Rinna and Kim Richards. The Don't You Ever Talk About My Husband. Like that is probably one of the most viral like Housewives or like any reality TV show clip, other than maybe the Tyra Banks. We were rooting for you.
I think did it go like this? Yeah,
it's like
oh my god, yeah, iconic. And I think I'm jumping ahead. I want to get. I want. There's one more thing I want to talk about, but in terms of timeline. But I think what's happening is we're investing in celebrity instead of story.
Yeah,
I like that. That's kind of punchy. Like we are watching celebrities on TV now instead of investing in their stories. Like cut to, like you were saying, Real Housewives of Orange County season 1, unpacking like Taylor Armstrong having an abusive husband who like literally beat the shit out of her, like broke her face.
Yeah.
We don't have those stories on season 20 of Orange County. Like it's all about who leaked, who's talking to the blogs, who leaked what, da 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 da. Like,
but that's how Lisa Vanderpump ended up leaving Beverly Hills, because she got accused of leaking stories to the press, even though she absolutely was. She was like, I never did this. I don't know anyone in the industry. Like, I never sold a story. And then she gets kicked. She kicks Kyle out of the house, and then she just never seen again. Never turns up for another series. But
wow.
It's crazy that it's like, so like, imagine like that being how you fall out with your friends is, oh, you sold a story to the press about me and now we can't be friends. Just like insane.
Because by the way, you're not famous. Like, who cares?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares that page 6 radar online? Like, what are we talking about? Like,
oh my god.
Just losers like me, just loser gays like me read those. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like. And all that does is feed me to tune in to just make you a bigger check, lady. So I don't understand. We're missing the plot. Yeah. And I think part of the reason why we're missing the plot, at least for Americans, is look who's our president now.
Let's not.
The former host of a reality TV show.
Oh God, yeah. I always forget that he was The Apprentice, wasn't he?
The Apprentice.
Yes.
I loved that show. Me and my mom tuned into The Apprentice weekly.
God.
Bill Rancic. I still remember the first winner of it was Bill Rancic, season 1, because Bill Rancic went on to marry Julianna Rancic, who used to host the E-shows and red carpets and stuff. So that's that connection.
Yeah.
That's why she has money and was able to do all that hosting stuff. But all to say, and so we have this crazy orange man ruling our country. And so we're in a state where we are all desperate for therapy, whether or not we realize it or not. Like, we are going through a depression as an entire country over here. And so what I mentioned before about this emotional human connection, this parasocial thing that's going on, and that's exactly why reality TV was successful. That's its conceit, is these personal stories and these personal connections you get to make with these characters. It's addicting. Because you look outside and we're not validated. The person making the rules, the things going on, they don't validate us. So we all turn to our TVs because we're all feeling connected to whatever it is, whether it's hoarders or it's housewives or it's, whatever. So that is why we have put such an emphasis on reality TV instead of scripted. I don't know why I just blanked out so hard. That's why we were putting so much emphasis on reality TV instead of scripted. And the scripted stuff is suffering because all the stuff is going to reality TV. And then I'm going to start lecturing. This will be more of a conversation. Because now we shift. What was so great about reality TV? Because it really doesn't make a lot of money. It's all just ads and buzz and, yada, yada, yada. So the reality TV stars are now becoming too expensive to do the reality TV because they're the ones that are thinking that I got to make this brand deal. I got to do this. I got to do this. So they can't be these crazy people. So what are casting producers doing now? We're turning to influencers. Because influencers are the ones that are looking to break through and get off their phones and have a wider audience, because influencers understand they're also younger tradition because the influencers did not exist 20 years ago. They already know, they've seen that roadmap. And then that's why now we have reality TV stars like Kim Kardashian on shows like All Is Fair because she has the same price tag as an actor. And because reality TV is getting much more attention than scripted TV, the scripted world is trying to prey off of that fame and audience to bring some more stuff to scripted. Well, that just results in shitty TV.
No,
and
it's like
there's... You go,
Yeah, no, I was going to say about All's Fair. It makes me so angry, that show. Because it's literally a load of nothing, and it's just about watching these rich, like luxurious women lawyers who...
all looking like street hookers. Sorry to cut you off. The outfits aren't even that great. Like, what am I looking at?
In one episode, isn't Kim wearing like a skirt suit thing with like her actual ass cheeks hanging out?
Is showing, and it's like, it's not relatable. You don't connect with the characters at all. It's boring as fuck.
I also think it's quite outdated now. I think like the like girl power, like women can do this kind of storyline has been done to death already. And I think like it's just not very inspirational anymore because it's been done a million times. And like, not to say like that women don't deserve to feel empowered or whatever, but like, it's just not that interesting because it's been done so many times now.
But also Kim K is a terrible actor. Especially
I actually didn't think she was the worst.
I couldn't connect with her acting. I couldn't take it seriously. I was
It's all the Botox.
Exactly. I know. It was like she was showing no emotions. I don't know. For me, it wasn't very good at all.
I don't know.
Rough.
I've not fully
rough
seen it,
is the word I would use. Rough.
And then obviously Ryan Murphy had his next project also be a big massive failure with The Beauty.
Oh my god, yeah.
Which we haven't finished. I think we had like 2 episodes left, and we.
But again, that's another like reused storyline.
Exactly.
It's just the substance, isn't it? Just as a TV show.
It's if you asked maybe ChatGPT to make a TV show out of the substance, and it just created
quite literally
slop.
Quite literally.
So yeah,
I want to jump. I want to stick with All Is Fair because I definitely want to talk about The Beauty too. There's a show I'm watching right now. Have you guys ever heard of The Good Wife?
I was reading your notes when you sent it, and my boyfriend was reading them with me because he was curious about what we were going to talk about, and he saw that and he was like, "Oh my god, The Good Wife!" He was like, "I want us to watch the show." He's seen it.
I think I've heard of it,
and he loves that show, and it's basically another like women lawyers show. But it's apparently really, really good.
Oh, okay.
And that one focuses very much on the story and the characters.
Yeah.
And,
exactly. It's just why I wanted to bring it up.
Should have done.
It ran for 7 seasons from 2009 to 2016.
Oh.
And it's is just like, I'm loving it because after first seeing All Is Fair and then seeing this, it's like, oh my God, this is how it was supposed to be done.
Yeah.
It, quite frankly, I think very much what Ryan Murphy had in mind when he was making All Is Fair. It is a women-led law firm, and it's cheesy, it's campy. You know, they take a phone call and walk away. Oh, I gotta take this. And like, yeah, of course, one of the women is sleeping with her boss, and it's sexy, and it's, but it invests in the story, and it feels relatable, and there's this emotional current that is going underneath, and it's like TV shows like Marvel used to not be the only people that like had a universe, because after The Good Wife, one of the characters, Christine Baranski's character, she goes on and has her own show called The Good Fight.
Yeah.
And it's her law firm. I haven't even gotten into that. I can't really speak on it. And then not too long ago, there's another character that was in that universe, Elsbeth, another lawyer. She just they're like kind of trying to revive it. I don't think it did very well, but they tried to bring it back with Elsbeth, and it probably didn't do it well because us gays, the younger generation, is not doing their homework. Because I told my friend, a straight woman, that I was watching The Good Wife, and she was like, oh, isn't that for old ladies? And I was like, interesting. How interesting that you say that. Because she probably didn't even realize it. But like back in 2010, her mom was watching it. And for any person in 2010, like I remember watching Desperate Housewives with my mom and having to explain like, oh, you know, my mom watches it. My mom watches it, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like there wasn't gay culture in 2010. No. We were not out and proud like we are now. So I think it's just very interesting that even that, you know, it's like, oh, no, now I really need to watch this because, yeah, it's been written off as an old lady show because RuPaul wasn't around, you know, there wasn't all this gay hoopla.
Yeah. Oh, that's really interesting. I never thought about that before. Like,
yeah, we're going to start watching it after we finish the morning show.
Yeah, because I would
And it still applies the Ryan Murphy, like recognizable people. Like I wrote down a whole list here because there were so many. I wanted to name drop everybody that's in this show. Anna Camp, which is the lady from Pitch Perfect, the blonde girl. She was also in the most recent Scream.
Yeah.
Nathan Lane, icon. Anna Gasteyer of Saturday Night Live. Dennis O'Hare of the AHS universe, actually, funny enough. Pedro Pascal, Rita Wilson, America Ferrera, Matthew Perry from Friends. Jeffrey Tambor, Parker Posey, Piper No, Lily Rabe from American Horror Story, American Pie's Jason Biggs, Kristen Chenoweth, Amy Sedaris, and Merritt Weaver. Like, I'm sick. The cameos are
iconic.
But that's
never-ending,
crazy,
iconic,
though.
infinite.
That's like before they would have. Well, not before. That would have been like before they were icon status level like actors, though, wouldn't it? Like, I mean, Kristen Chenoweth. Like, that's wild.
That was the perk of these sitcoms and these long shows, was you could get. That was how people would become noticed, is they'd be on for 2 episodes. You know, like these people are not all recurring people that I'm listing here on the show. They like Dennis O'Hare is a judge, and the case lasts 2 episodes, and so he's, you know what I mean? Anna Gasteyer is a judge. Pedro Pascal is a lawyer. He represents somebody from an outside firm. You know, it's like these were ways for people to get their foot in the door, and like now it just feels like if you're not Kim Kardashian, and like I mentioned before, the business model shifting to now looking for cheap talent again, and the cheap talent being influencers. Like if you don't, and obviously then because influencers have so many stats attached to them, you're looking for the perfect ratio. The cheapest pay with the highest follower count is like how. If you're battling that, like
marketable as well.
Yeah. But it just goes to show, like, there's plenty of other shows. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there's a lot of shows where, like, they put all of their money in, like, one standout actor or influencer or somebody, and you can just tell that like the rest of the show suffers because of it, because there's no budget for like writing, there's no budget for like costumes and stuff, and it just, you can tell the quality just drops because they've put all of their money into this one person. And it's such a shame, but what can you do?
Yep. And it's not working because, I mean, by the way, I mentioned Tila Tequila. Like, she was found on MySpace, and now she is a crazy, like, Illuminati conspiracist. Like, her Instagram now is insane. She's got tattoos all over her face, like the bitch is off the deep end.
Damn.
Look at the Bachelor franchise scrambling right now because Taylor Frankie Paul, who is another influencer, mom talk turned reality star turned celebrity overnight, is screwing up that whole franchise now too. Like, when you pull slop, you get slop. Like, versus somebody who is an actor or somebody who wants to make a career in television is going to respect the art and like maybe take a smaller check so that it could be a good story. Like, I think that's our answer there. And like, why is TV getting duller? Why is All Is Fair the way it is? Is it? And then it's chicken and the egg. I want to know what you guys think. Like, is it Ryan Murphy's fault for creating this, or like it's the market? It's just what this monster that is just a conglomerate of a lot of poor decisions or wrong, moves has just got us here.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both.
I think it's probably more Ryan Murphy.
Yeah,
in my opinion, because
I
if you look at like the later seasons of American Horror Story, it's very clear that he starts to get these like types of people in, and the quality just starts dropping and dropping. Because I think, I don't know what kind of seasons it was, but you started to get like it was like in the newer ones where you started to get like young gays who were like, I don't know if they're like necessarily influencery type of people, but they were.
I know what you're talking about, like Colton Haynes or even like Finn Wittrock, like even Darren Criss, like these kind of also, but like gay baity even. Not all those men I mentioned are gay, but like they all played like gay roles and were kind of like, that like underground gay hot boy scene.
Yeah. Or like even, I hate to say it, but Lady Gaga, like that was, she was fine. Like she did well, but like it's still an indicator of like Hotel is not very well liked in the American Horror Story franchise. Like it's not one of the best. And is it because Lady Gaga was in it and they had to compromise because she wanted a big check out of it?
Probably. She's a billionaire, so you don't have to. I know I've seen her 18 times, and she's my everything and my mom and all that. But she's a billionaire now, so we can talk shit on her. I don't give a fuck. So it's just all about the money. Capitalism takes another victim, right? Yeah. Like it's just they're all trying to think about how they're going to make money off of this instead of how are we going to make a good project, right? Like.
But I've said this about films as well recently. It's like films, like the big budget films, have also really declined. And I don't know if it's since like COVID. I don't know if people just forgot because they weren't able to make them for like a few years. And it just like the quality just declined because everyone was like, how do we do this? The most obvious like example of it is like Marvel. Yeah. Like you can very much see where the decline started, and it's very much pinpointed to lockdown when they tried to make what film was it with the Black Widow one, was it with Florence Pugh? That was when it was like really, really bad, and it was all of that. I feel like from that point on, like films, TV shows, everything, just the quality just dipped. And I guess you said as well before about the writer's strike, that would have been a similar time as that. So I feel like that's
because they're saying stop spending like a celebrity is not going to save this franchise. Making whoever the fuck a new Marvel person, like I don't know. I'm not a Marvel. I can't make a Marvel reference. They make a lot of messes. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but like those movies, like can you imagine living in that town?
Yeah.
Where they live, the Fantastic Four live, and it's just chaos, and you're just trying to get to work, and like somebody goes flying through the sky, and like Oh no, honey. I get so stressed out in those movies.
Yeah.
But like they had like, what's his name? Nanjiani, right? Camille Nanjiani is like in the Marvel. He's like hot all of a sudden. I know that's old news. That's like 10 years ago now, probably almost. But like maybe that'll fix it. Like Chris Pratt? No. Like we loved him in Parks and Rec. Like why?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I do have a prescription for this mess. I don't think it is conducive to sit here for an hour and just talk about why everything sucks. I think there is a solution. Because I'm always going to talk shit. So I need to justify why I'm talking shit. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Because it does start to become a little cyclical at times, and we want this to be productive while also being cathartic.
Yes.
I think art has never been meant to be taken at face value. This is our moment to critically think. This is how we do not get wrapped up in all of this BS, is to, again, look at these things as cultural artifacts and just dissect and entertain your brain that way, you know, like instead of getting all wrapped up in like, oh my God, like why did the beauty suck so bad and I wish it was better, like let's just take a moment to like think about like we are in this like Ozempic era and people really aren't interested in hearing stories because we're exhausted from hearing everyone's stories. Scandival, this new Scamanda with Summer House, we can't escape it. So like, do you ever get like cringe when you watch TV sometimes and you're like, oh my God, I can't watch this, or you catch yourself picking up your phone because it's like an awkward situation?
Yeah.
Like, I just watched the drama. That whole movie was meant to make you feel that sensation. Like movies and art and TV and film were all supposed to move you and make you feel something.
Yeah.
But we were all feeling something every single day, all the time. That is not palatable to us anymore. And that is how we end up with shows like The Beauty. And so I think it's just important to like look at those things and kind of like just ponder and just be like, I guess it's empathy, right? Look at me, therapy. I think it is empathy, like understanding why these decisions were made and understanding, you know, because this isn't forever. Things change. Look at the TV. We were just talking about Shot at Love at Tila Tequila, where we had men and women whipped creaming up titties and licking them off her chest. Like that doesn't fly anymore today.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna change, and it's just important to like learn from history. I feel like one of my history teachers now, but we just learn from history and hope to encourage and manifest, you know, and spend our money on and time and energy on the things that actually do matter. But like, I want to get your guys' take on it. Like, do you agree? Do you think it's not our job, or like it's just TV and TV should just be better? Like, do you resonate with what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Because like I don't even know like how the entertainment pool is over there. You know what I mean? Like that's how I'm feeling from a very American point of view.
Yeah.
No,
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I was gonna say I definitely agree, and because like it just gets to a point where, especially if they're using all these big names for like every new show just to have a name, you just see the same thing over and over again with just a different coat of paint, and you're just like, what am I watching? Like, give me something new. Give me a breakout new actor that's gonna blow me away with like a monologue or like one of their performance or like something new, something a bit deeper. Because like even if a show ends up being good, if you see them marketing it as just having that one big name, for me, it makes me think, oh, it's probably not that good.
Yeah. And
they're just stop relying on that body, you know? So yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
And you also, it like kind of takes away from the rest of the show because you just then associate it as, oh, that's so-and-so's TV show.
Yeah.
Rather than it being,
exactly.
oh, this is like this amazing TV show. It's like, oh, that's just this person's show. But yeah, I have a bit of a different take. I think like it's I think it's partly on us as like a society and like as the viewers. I think like we've definitely lost a lot of the ability for critical thinking.
Mm.
And I think that like we need to remember that like you shouldn't take everything at face value. Like what, like you said before, like what is the deeper meaning to everything? But I also think that like creators of these like TV shows and films need to get better and like more creative and stop trying to produce something that's going to make money and just focus more on actually like providing a good story or a good like form of entertainment. Because I mean, there's so much out there now that it's like the market is oversaturated. So like you need, like, I guess that's why they have all these big names and like all these influencers, because it's like it makes them stand out.
Yeah.
But like I would appreciate it more if it was like a low budget like cast who were more talented and more money went on like the production, and then you can just appreciate the art rather than the actors and the cast. Because to me, that's more
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you don't relate to Kim Kardashian. You just recognize
Exactly.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
And if we're focusing on story and art, we want to connect at a human level with these people.
Yeah.
As long as they can give a good performance and they can, you know, help us connect with the script, then they're a good fit for that role.
Yeah.
Whereas, yeah, when you see the celebrity of it all, it just start to muddy everything. It just makes it gross. And to your point, like, it shouldn't be our responsibility right now. Like, I think Ryan Murphy's trying to be cool and make this, you know, kind of like we said earlier, like an AI version essentially is what it turned out as of the substance. And right now it's like our responsibility to look at like, yeah, that makes sense though, that he would even attempt this, because if you look around, everyone is just an AI version of something else. So suddenly when you have that context, I guess it makes the show a little bit more palatable. But it's not the writer, it's not Ryan Murphy that's trying to make us feel that, you know, it's the viewer's responsibility.
Yeah.
But I think that's partially why like we're doing this, right? Like we have the control to like make, I think YouTube is about to have another boom. YouTube's already huge, but like I think a lot of people are going to start turning to YouTube to get their entertainment now.
I mean, I watch more YouTube than anything else. I will watch YouTube when I'm getting ready in the morning. I'll watch YouTube when I come home, when I'm having my dinner, when I'm in bed. Like, it's literally always on in my house. Like, I will never watch, like, unless a TV show is like 20 minutes, which is hardly like anything. It's like a sitcom
Rare
or an
these
anime.
days.
So like YouTube is pretty much on because it's just quicker for me, which is probably a sign of the bad.
But you also have ADHD, so
well, yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't know.
No, yeah.
I do
YouTube
hope that
will
YouTube gets
definitely-
like the recognition because people on YouTube, I think, are doing more than like celebrities on a TV show.
Yeah. Well, people on YouTube
Absolutely.
put more creativity and more effort in it because you need it in order to
stand out.
Stand out.
Because you've not got that big name.
Yeah.
Well, some of them do. But yeah.
And a quick plug for my nonprofit. I am on a board right now of a nonprofit focusing on just that and putting queer creatives at the forefront of it as well. Like, we want to restore and become a resource so those who prioritize storytelling and character-driven projects have the resources to do so. We have a directory where you can show up with a skill, you can show up with a script, you could show up with a finished product, and we can work out screening opportunities, connect you. You know, if you're a director, we can connect you with somebody looking for a director, or you're looking for crew, you're looking for cast. It doesn't exist in LA, we found out, which is shocking to us, that you cannot find a hub of queer creators and submit your project to it and have a team of people that will help disseminate that information, send you resumes, whatever it is that you're looking for, social media support, fundraising support. We hope to get into a place where we can offer micro grants at some point.
Wow.
And
That's amazing.
I think the reason I got involved is because it's like, what can we do, right? At the end of the day, like, yeah, we're going to be a little bit more meta when we watch TV now and like really critically think. And before we just write it off as crap, be like, okay, well, why was it, you know, I also want to make sure that, you know, we are putting a foot forward and like, you don't fuck up this way, I guess is what I'm trying to spit out. Like, if nothing comes of this, at least we were moving that needle, at least the bar that like, this is what it looks like, or, you know, like, I don't know. It's tough though, right? It's just like,
it's really important though to have, like, to give opportunities to queer people to tell queer stories, because a lot of the queer content that we have out at the minute is not created by queer people and does not star queer talent. So
exactly.
Not
and if
to,
it
like,
is, it's like all
Yeah.
about like a coming out story or like this coming of age and I play sports but I'm actually gay, what am I gonna do? Like, it's such a little pocket of us, and like
we've seen it.
It's so gross. So the goal is to be able to support a project through its entire life cycle. You can show up and have a script, and we can post and reach out to our directory and let them know like there's this opportunity. We can staff and cast your project, and then once it's done, I mean, ideally we're in a place where we can provide grants to help you make it. And then when it's done, we do quarterly screenings where you can bring your project in and screen it to an entirely queer audience and get feedback before you go on like a festival circuit or actually try to get it sold or what have you.
That's amazing.
So that is kind of like what we offer. So in the description of this video, there will be a donation link if you were interested, anybody listening. Because we got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I love that we were included in that.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
So we're doing what we can over here.
Oh,
Nice.
We're called the Queer Film Collective, Los Angeles.
Lovely. That's so shocking, actually, that it's not a thing before.
Already. Yeah.
Especially in LA, you'd think it would be like much bigger.
You would
than
think
it is.
my suspicion is because we've already kind of had some drama within the board and differences of opinions. I think this has probably started several times, and you know, without money, it is tough to keep this going.
True.
And you know, right now we are all volunteer based, and so we have very, very good intentions. But I think burnout is real, and I think sometimes these organizations don't get off the ground before the burnout kicks in, unfortunately, because it's not prioritized out here. Even though we're WeHo and Pride and drag queens, like it's still a very, very straight world out here.
Yeah.
But what are you guys watching right now? Is there anything that you're watching that was like, to end on a good note, and then we'll wrap out.
I'm watching the morning show, which I think does everything right. It does have big names, but at the same time, it also has like very good writing.
It's a good balance. It's a good balance.
It is a very good balance. We're on season 3 right now, so it's interesting to see where it keeps growing. So yeah, that's me.
I've just finished actually, which I'm so late to the game, but the second season of Euphoria.
Oh.
We've only just finished watching it. Because we got to the point, you know, where they do the play.
I haven't seen it.
Where, you know, the meme, which is like, is this fucking play about us?
Oh yeah.
That we got to that point and just never finished it. So we realized that the new season is coming out soon, I guess.
Yes.
So
I think actually like next week.
Yeah. So we were like, oh, we'll just finish it and make sure that we're ready for the new season. And it was great.
Yeah, I was actually heavily considering rewatching that because in thinking about recording this episode, I was thinking about like, are there any shows out there right now that are really doing it? And I think Euphoria could be one of them.
Yeah.
It's been so much time in between seasons that I haven't really been able to like look at that as a complete work. But I feel like that could be a good one that's like still pushing story, provocative, celebrity, enticing. It's just, but again, like one season of The Good Wife is like 25 episodes and they're an hour long a piece. Like you get 8 50-minute episodes of Euphoria in a season. Like, it just, the landscape is so different right now.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, for me, I loved watching, like, I don't know what you'd call them, like the box set TV shows. Like, I guess, like Desperate Housewives. I watched Revenge. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Oh, I remember. I didn't watch, but I remember that.
I was obsessed with that. Ugly Betty. Pretty Little Liars was a big one for both of us. Watched all 7 seasons, all like 350 episodes or whatever it is. But it's just like, there's something so good about a show, but it's probably trash. Like, I mean, you watch it back now and you're like, it is trash TV, but like, it was still so good. Like, the stories, although they were crazy, it was very entertaining. Like, you never had a boring episode. It was very entertaining.
And don't be scared to call it trash, because listen, so was All Is Fair, right?
Yeah.
Like, it just was trash for a different reason.
Yeah.
And I think I prefer the former. I prefer big swings, outlandish stories.
Yeah.
It makes more jobs for people.
Yeah.
It just is. I don't see how this is sustainable. Like, to put all this money into 8 episodes, 8 hours of finished product. You know what I mean, for a season. And
yeah.
And the best person you have to deliver 8 hours is Kim Kardashian.
I still can't believe
it's
that.
a no for me. It's a no for me, dog. Yeah. In conclusion, just remember to think critically when you're watching your shows, and that there is good TV out there.
If you want something done, do it yourself.
We need to have the conversation.
If you want something done, get a gay and donate to the Queer Film Collective.
It's so true.
Los Angeles, please. We know what we're doing over here.
Talented. So just give the space to queer people to make the art that they want to make, and the world will be a better place.
Period.
Hello. That's what I've been saying. I love it. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks again, Elliot and Khan, for joining us.
Of course.
Thank you for
before we
having us.
jump, please tell us where they can find you. Plug the Instas, plug the YouTubes, plug the pod.
We're at the 71th floor on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I just started doing a little bit of streaming on Twitch. So
yes, I've been seeing that.
Yeah, it's at the 71th con. Here and there, I dabble. We have episodes every week.
Every Tuesday,
yes.
How far away are we from the 71th episode?
Well, we've just recorded 46, so not that far.
Okay, we're getting there. A great time to jump in, listeners. Check them out. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm sorry for my dogs once again.
Well, as you said my cat has just jumped on the shelf behind.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great. We've got animals on both sides. All right. Thanks again, everyone.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.